If you wander off too far, my love will get you home.
There's always a place in your heart for something like this.
If you follow the wrong star, my love will get you home.
And I just can't stop doing things for them, and no matter how much I do, it's never enough.
If you ever find yourself lost and all alone, get back on.
Loving and helping animals. That's the mission of the Humane Society of Indianapolis.
Boy, my love will get you home.
We have an important role to get animals safe and in loving homes, and to educate the public about the issues of animal welfare, and to work with groups in the city to improve the lives of the animals that we're entrusted to serve.
On any given day, the Humane Society of Indianapolis is home to hundreds of cats and dogs. Many of the animals here have been surrendered by families who can no longer take care of them.
When animals are brought in, they're processed and they're tested for temperament, and they're tested for how do they get along. We get as much information as possible.
Many times, animals have been abused, neglected. Some, like Layla, show up injured and traumatized.
Someone had her on the back of a pickup truck and she fell off, and she had to have surgery as a full amputation to actually take care of it because it was infected and sore and very, very painful.
I didn't know she would run that fast with only 3 legs.
That day that she came in and she caught my eye must have been a turning point, because she certainly has given us so much.
She jumps on my bed and she plays in my room. She plays with the ball and she ruined the ball and she chews stuff.
Animals' journeys through the shelter begin here, where those brief histories are compiled from surrendering owners. Then each animal is examined by a veterinarian, vaccinated and microchipped.
That's our ultimate goal, is to have none of them out there on the streets not being taken care of, and have everybody in homes for life where they're loved and cared for.
All animals adopted from the Humane Society must be spayed or neutered, and often as many as 15 to 20 surgeries are performed daily. Meanwhile, back in the shelter, they're hard at work finding loving homes for pets.
This is Sky. She is a 4-month-old bearded collie mix, and she is about to visit a news station so that she can be featured for Pet of the Week.
Kim Taylor and her family have driven from Center Grove to adopt a dog they've already named Honey Bear.
We brought him yesterday.
3-year-old.
And outside we had the red ball, and she pushed it to him with her nose.
Catherine Fonte has just fallen in love as well.
And I saw him and I just thought he was the cutest thing.
Before animals go home, new families are interviewed.
So she was brought back due to unable to afford because
they learn the pet's history and are asked to consider carefully space and time needs of each animal.
You get the 30 days free no matter what. If you do nothing, you get the 30 days free. But
there's a modest adoption fee, which includes spaying and neutering, and vet care if an animal becomes ill after the adoption. Then it's time to go home.
There are so many dogs that need homes. I think it's silly to go buy one from a breeder when there are so many good dogs, like Leo and tons others in there that need homes.
Animals here have no time limit.
Long gone are the days that animals are ever euthanized simply for convenience. These animals are here. They're going to stay here until they find loving, caring homes.
Animals who need a break from the noise of the shelter are sometimes sent to foster homes. And for those in need of specialized care, the Humane Society collaborates with the city and other organizations which help the neediest of animals.
Everybody's on the same page about this need for effective collaboration, but also the need for highly effective and great programs that as they relate to animal welfare adoption.
It's not just because he's a pit bull. Every dog's got issues.
Humane Society programs include extensive training classes for pets.
As people say, well, my dog's attacking my kids, but they're actually trying to herd And so you just have to know she's going to do that. So that's part of that, knowing your breed.
Much of the invaluable work for animals is done by Humane Society of Indianapolis volunteers.
There are lots of different areas you can work. If you're a dog person, you can be a dog walker. If you like kitty cats, you can brush the cats. If you're interested, you can come back here and work. So I would say just come and try it.
Vicki Gleisner comes every week to help the animals here.
You have to think of the big picture and think that you're part of the solution, because there is an animal population problem and in the city. And I think we're part of the solution, and I feel very proud that I can do that.
Pets comfort the lonely.
Spin.
They make us laugh.
Bang.
And protect against life's stresses.
In my opinion, dogs sense someone that's ill. And I believe that she sensed there was something wrong with him.
Edith became the primary caregiver when her husband of over 50 years was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. She adopted Lucy from the Humane Society after her spouse lost the ability to communicate.
Whenever you had a bad day and she'd come and sit in your lap, you know, there's always comfort in that. And I think she wanted my love as much as I needed hers. Make tears come in my eyes.
The Humane Society has brought thousands of pets together with loving families.
They're my children. If I could get Social Security numbers for them, I would.
And it regularly promotes those lifetime connections.
We've been married 6 years, and this is our kiddo.
Not only just fun, it's the premier dog show in Indy. I mean, everybody that's got a dog and wants to show it off, bring it here. Bring it to the track.
The Humane Society's Mutt Strut, held at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, is just one of dozens of community events which help raise vital funds for the shelter and also celebrate the people's love for their pets.
She could probably do 500 miles with the cars.
This is Petey. He's 7 weeks old. I don't think he's going to make it around the track.
But he's just a baby. He'll be all right.
And being okay, being sheltered, fed, and comforted is at the core of the Humane Society's mission.
I think he likes me.
I think it's a boy. I think he likes you too.
From the joy of a child who connects with that first pet, to the enriching companionship that pets bring to older owners.
They give us something to do. That's where everybody said it was good for me to have a pet, to keep me young.
The Humane Society of Indianapolis is there lovingly to help.
People's individual support helps us care for and save the lives of animals. We are most grateful since, I think, 1905 we've been here, and it's been through the loving, caring generosity of people opening up their checkbooks and supporting the mission of the Humane Society of Indianapolis.
Worthwhile sacrifice for a big and wonderful difference in the quality of lives for both animals and people.
If you wander off too far, my love will get you home. If you follow the wrong star, my love will get you home. If you ever find yourself lost and all alone, get back on your feet and think of me. My love will get you home, boy. My love will get you home.
We really want to make this the best animal shelter and source of animal welfare education possible.
My love will get you home. If you ever find yourself.
It's a way to make a legacy.
My love will get you home, boy. My love will get you home.
If you just fall in love with a dog, I wouldn't let you take her out of the house for nothing.
Don't shop, adopt. That's good, I think. Adopt. Give a poor little animal who might be homeless a good home. And they appreciate it too.
I'm glad she's here. She's a good girl.
Get you home, boy. My love will get you home.